everyone, it's Move It Monday, October 23rd, 2017. We are talking about new consultant basics tonight. We're going to cover a ton of information. It's going to be probably longer than 30 minutes, but I promise you it'll be worth it because you're all here, you get to hear it. A lot of this stuff, if you've been in Jafra for a while, you know some of it or all of it, but this is meant to be a tool to share with new consultants. When they ask you, how do I get started? What do I do? It kind of gives them a step-by-step. And it also is a good refresher for, even someone who's renewed, who hasn't really done the business for a while, now they're back. They might need a little bit more information. So this is going to be on YouTube. I will also share some version of this PDF I'm going to be walking through. I only say that because I did this all very quickly, and if I see any typos, they drive me crazy, so I will be fixing that before I upload them, or re-uploading it later. Hopefully, it's everything you ever wanted in a new consultant basic video. It will be recorded and shareable from YouTube, so no matter if they're on Facebook or not, they will be able to see it. So that's the good part. All right. Now I'm going to share my screen so you can see what we're talking about. And like I said, please share in the comments if you have questions. So I need to zoom out just a hair here so you guys can actually see this. There we go. Did you know holding Control and pushing the minus sign or the plus sign will zoom and unzoom your screen? For those of you who wear reading glasses, I have no idea what that's like. Okay. So these are the basics. So we're talking day one, just got signed up. You don't know which end is up. You're not sure what to do or when to do it. The idea is to give this to you guys and girls so that it's easier and you don't have to think about it so much and you can just enjoy the process of having fun and being a Jafra consultant and all the joyful things that includes without any of the stress. So that's what we're trying to do, is de-stress everyone and make it and show you how easy this is. All right, so getting started. The first thing you should do is find your 90-day guide. Okay, this is going to be a great tool. It's a step-by-step. It has a ton of starting your website and all these different tools, your Facebook business page, things like that. So the first thing you want to do is schedule time with your sponsor or upline manager, depending on your situation, to go through your 90-day plan through phase one. Now, you're going to find this 90-day plan if it's not included in your kit, which I believe it is, but I know in some of the kits it's not. So if it's not included in your kit, you're going to want to go to JafraRoyalty.com, and I believe I put that on here. Nope, I didn't. That's right. It's farther down. So JafraRoyalty.com, just like it sounds, JAFRAROY, I almost said W, YALTY.com. And you are going to go to Beautiful. Now, Beautiful, there's a ton of information on here, which we'll touch on a few other things as we go tonight. But Beautiful is your one-stop for training. There is my business training, product training, webinars and speakers, and my library. And this is all from Jafra Corporate. This is not, like what we're doing tonight is separate, and I will talk about that a little bit later. But this is where you find your basic getting started. So if you go to my library and you click on consultants here on the right, there's 6 tabs. You click on consultants, you're going to see a ton of downloadable PDFs. Now, a lot of these, Let's Get Started, Plan for Success, all of those match with the training videos, or with some of the training videos. And if there aren't matching ones, these are just great information pieces. But as you can see right down here, my first 90 days guide. When you click on that or click over here on the download, it's going to download a PDF for you that you can look at anytime you want to. And what that looks like is this. Bear with me as I jump around my computer tonight. I'm trying to give you as much visual as possible. That makes it kind of crazy for you guys. So this is what it looks like. My first 90 days. Your first area, right away, it gives you super basic things and even little check boxes. So you can print this off and say, okay, this is what I need to do this week, and you just check them off one by one. Sign up for text, review the client brochure. You can read yourself. We're going to touch on my Jafra clients later, but that's where Jafra mails to your clients for you. It mails a monthly brochure. Facebook groups, we're going to talk about that. Things to do for a great start. It's very, very simple. Now, when you have this and you sit down with your sponsor or your upline manager or both, you're going to be able to get started very simply. It's going to literally take you step by step. So you don't have to worry about knowing everything. The next thing you want to do, number 2, is schedule your launch party. Now, of course, it's best to get started as quickly as possible because the faster you get started, the faster you start making money. And the idea of your launch party, sometimes your upline manager will do it for you and you can be the hostess, depending on how she runs her team, or you might just do it yourself because you want to take all the profits for yourself and put them in your bank account. But either way, in your first 14 days, you want to get it on your schedule. Whether it's in that first 14 days or in the first month, we suggest the first 2 weeks because you want your family and friends that you're closest to know what you're doing and to be able to support you in any way that they want to. Now, it's easiest to get in a room with someone or in a living room, in their living room, your living room, wherever, at a hotel, whatever works best for you, and meet one-on-one with your family and friends and share the products in person with them. Because as some of the girls like to say, I think Debbie Yingling is credited with this one, is if you get it on their skin, well, there's a couple different versions, but I like when you get it on your skin, they're in. So it's basically when they feel it on their skin, it's a lot better than you just saying from 1,000 miles away, here's a great product, buy this now. But as we all know, a lot of us buy online. And I know when I buy online, I haven't seen it or touched it. So it is perfectly viable if you are not close to your friends and family. If you just moved here, to California from Missouri, and you have nobody in California then you can use a platform like Zoom, which is what we're on now, and you can have an online party, or you can do it on your Facebook page as an event, and you can invite everyone. You can have a friend be a hostess, or you can be the hostess, either way. So there's lots of ways that you can share and get information out there, whether you're in person or online. And sometimes it's a personal preference. But the idea is that you want to get in front of people, whether it's online, in person, on Facebook, whatever it is, you want to get there. So that's how you start. Number 3, beautiful. I just showed you where that was on JafraRoyalty.com. You want to complete the first 8 modules. And I will show you. We go back to, we're in beautiful, right? We're going to go to my business training, my first steps. You can see right here on the left is my business training. My product training also has great training modules, but we're going to start with business training because when you have a basis of business, the rest will come as you learn the products. So my first step has 8 modules. Let's get started. Jafra Success Model. And each of them is only about 15-20 minutes. They're really short, so you can literally do it on a lunch break while you're eating your lunch. You can watch it on your phone or your tablet. You can do it at, when your kid's getting ready for soccer, whatever it is. They're very easy to watch. And they're mobile friendly, and you can also watch them on your computer. So super simple, and we really, really highly recommend that you do this first and as quickly as you can, especially within the first few days to a week. If you can bust through them, it'll give you a really good launching pad for the rest of your business. So that is the next area that you're going to go. That's number 3. You also want to block out personal training time each week. So even those of us who have been in the business for many years, I've been in the business for 17 years, but every week I'm still doing something to learn something new. Whether it's learning how to train, learning how to present something, learning about a new product, whatever it is, learn how to be a better person. Whatever that is that you want to do, you want to be training and learning for your own personal training every week. Whether you have a big team, a small team, no team, your personal training is important. So set aside some time each week for that, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, a whole day. Most of us don't have a whole day, but you can set aside a little bit of time every week to get some personal training in. All right, moving on. Number 4, You also want to set up some time with your sponsor or upline manager each week to review your 90-day guide for that week. And we're talking like 10 or 15 minutes. This isn't a 3-hour meeting. Just 10 or 15 minutes to kind of check in, see how you're doing, which is going to help you reach your fast start rewards. Yes, we'll figure out what that is in a minute. During your first 90 days and beyond that. Checking in with someone, you get that encouragement, those atta-girls, atta-boys, all those things that help us to grow and learn. So that's a very important piece of this. All right. The second portion, so that was your getting started. The second portion is your programs. And it's important to know what the programs are. Your decision whether or not you want to do the programs is up to you, but we want to know what's in it for you. Why would you ever want to do this? Why do you want to do these things that we're suggesting you do? There's money and products and recognition and value for you. So we want to make sure you know what's at your fingertips when you start. This is something we can't have because we're not new consultants, but you are. So you have a huge opportunity. The first part is Fast Start. Fast Start rewards have 2 portions. Part 1, and this is going to be listed or really it's explained in detail on JaffaRoyalty.com. And then programs is where you're going to see Fast Start. And just click on Fast Start, roll over to New Consultants, and it will literally walk you through every single bit of it. We're going to give you an overview today. So this is a 1-page basic overview also that is in the Loyalty Club Fast Start document under Consultants in Jaffa Royalty and Beautiful. I kind of went backwards totally. So Jaffa Royalty, Beautiful, Consultants, and then it's called Loyalty Club Fast Start Rewards. So to kind of break it all down for you, with the Fast Start in your first 90 days, you can earn 1 set of royal jelly for free. And if you do it in your first 90 days, you can have the opportunity every quarter, so every 3 months, to earn another set. By the end of that first year, you've earned 4 sets. It's over $900 value just for doing your business and making money, which is a huge value. You can turn around and sell that. You can use it to demo products. Whatever you want to do with it is up to you. You can use it, which is what I would do. But basically, you're getting royal jelly for free. And it's a whole set. It's not just one product. It's 5 products. So the first 3 months are the key to your business. Do you want to do the key to the Fast Start program? I'm sorry. Do you want to do, it's $1,500 is what you need to sell in 90 days to be part of this program. So that means at $1,500, you're going to make $750. So the only question is, do you want to do that in a week? Do you want to do that in a month? Or do you want to do it in 3 months, 90 days? How fast do you want that $750? If you only want to do it in 90 days, well, that's about an hour a week or 1 solid day per month. And you could do $500 in sales, which is about $500 a month would be in 90 days or 3 months. That would be $1,500. So that's kind of the, I want to do this a little bit. I don't want to do it I don't want to do it a lot. I just want to do a little bit, but I still want that free royal jelly. So I'm going to get to 500. So that's up to you. You decide how fast you need it. If you want to do more, do 3 parties in 1 Saturday. Average parties are around $500 retail, which means you make $250. Now, there are tools that help you get to that $1,500 faster. And I am going to find that. I did not pull that one up. I remember where it is. It is, sorry, 1 second. So the new consultant packs are only available in your first 90 days. These are not available to those of us who've been in longer than that because we have not been in a short time. And it's only available to you guys. Now these are, oh, I know where it is. Jaffa Royalty is where it is. Here I am digging all over my computer and I can just go where I need to go. All right. Again, actually, I'm going to show you one more thing while we're at it. All right, so when you go to Jaffa Biz, Consultant Connection is a great spot. We're going to cover this again in a minute with the websites. But just to show you, you go to Resources and Downloads, there's a ton of things here too. And the new consultant product packs are right here. You can always find them here. So for some reason this is not, there we go, make it bigger. Okay, these are only available to you in your first 90 days. These count toward your sales for that $1,500 to get your free royal jelly. Every single thing you purchase, whether you purchase Christmas presents for yourself or for some loved ones, whether you sell $1,500 because you want to make $750, you don't want to spend that, or whether you buy retail items for yourself to demo, all of those things count toward your sales. As long as it's a retail item, it counts toward your sales and toward any commissions or sales rewards, anything like that. So this is a tool. These are their retail price, special price is $400, which means you get 50% off of that. So for $200, you get a retail value in this pack of $864, and in this pack, $875. That works out to, in this pack, it's roughly $8 and change per product. In the mixed pack, it's like, I think it's $7.90. So you can see the potential profit here is $675 in this pack and $664. That's the money you could make just by reselling these products. You can use them as demos or you can resell them, you can use them. That's your choice. But it counts as $400 retail toward any of your rewards. So it's a really great program. All right. Now we are at Fast Start Part 2. So for Fast Start Part 2, you can earn, of course, more royal jelly, but also an iPad mini. And the way to do that is to sponsor your first 4 team members and build a team and qualify with sales, which you can find on Jaffa Royalty under programs. You can see all the sales requirements. But when you do that and you meet those requirements that they're asking for, you'll get a free iPad mini as well as the free royal jelly for your second round of, you can do that. Sorry, I just stopped mid-thought. For your second 90 days, right? So if that's the first 90 days, you got the free royal jelly and $750 in income because you sold $1,500. Second 90 days, you do it again, and you sponsor some team members because you just want to have fun with your girlfriends. So you just sponsor everyone. You want them to have the same experience you're having. And then they're going to be having fun with you. You're going to be having more fun, and you're going to be making more money. The question is, do you want to do that in your first week, your first month, or over 6 months? That's up to you. Once you qualify, you will get an additional 10% income, a commission on your sales and your team members' sales for as long as you stay a manager with those and meet your requirements. So how do you want to share Jaffa and earn your $1,500? You decide how you want to share and earn. We will support you at any level you choose. This is just giving you all the information. You get to choose what you want to do. All right, number 2 in the program section is the Hostess program. I will go grab that for you as well. Oops, went to the wrong one. Am I crazy? All right. Oh, I think I went to the wrong spot. I just totally space cadetted. There we go. All right, hold on a second, guys, while I go figure out where I've got going on here. Sorry. This is the best thing about Zoom. It's great. I'm finding it. Does anybody have a quick question while I'm at it? Better really quick, because I'm going to find this really quick. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had these all pulled up, and then I did not pull up the right one there. Seriously?
Sorry, while you're looking.
Thank you.
I was making some notes.
Mm-hmm.
And the first part, I went on to try to look You said go through the 90-day plan through phase one, Jaffa Royalty, and
Hmm.
then Be Useful. And then I got a little bit lost. Somewhere it said consultants.
What are you looking for?
For the 90-day plan booklet.
Oh,
Or,
that is under Jaffa Royalty, Beautiful, Consultants, and then it's in the PDF list. It's toward the bottom.
oh, maybe that's why I didn't see it. Let me
Yeah.
get back to finding consultants then, and I will look for that.
Okay, so Hostess plan. I just want to show you what it looks like, what the brochure looks like. You can see lots of products and fun stuff for them. This usually comes in your kit again, but you can find this on Consultant Connection. It's usually in a brochure like this. But the idea is, I go back. Okay. So as a hostess, people have parties because they like to have fun with friends, and we provide in-home or at-work spa experiences to learn and play with products before they purchase. So a lot of people want to try something first. They want to make sure it works so that we're sure it feels good or smells good, because skincare, body care, spa, those are all very personal decisions. A lot of it is based on scent or feel or how, just the way that they feel when they have it on. So that's why we suggest doing in-person parties or personals, because you're going to have a much better experience. People are going to like, once they smell like the ginger sea salt, like, we can talk about it all day long, but you smell that, like, oh, it smells so good. Or the royal jelly, people expect it to be really super scented, and then try it out, oh, that just smells really clean, that doesn't have a huge scent to it. Things like that, they're not going to experience the same way over the phone. It's possible to sell online, of course, but in person, you're always going to have a better reaction. And it's more fun too. When you get a bunch of girls together, you can have fun with foot soaks, manicures, makeovers. Parties are just fun. It's like girl time. It's like a girls' night. Everybody needs to get out and do something fun. I should pull it. I had a spa party the other day. A couple girls and I, we all did the green mask, and then we took pictures and sent it to our husbands. It was really fun. The best part is the hostesses get $30 to $180 in free shopping credit based on their party sales. They also get 60% off between 2 to 8 of our top selling products, including our Royal Jelly Ritual products. Think about that, 60% off. Our average party sales, retail sales, are $500 in the US. So can you imagine making $250 for just a few hours in one day? Or you could do 3 parties, one morning, one afternoon, one evening, and walk out with $750 average, right? Some are going to be more, some are going to be less, but that's the average for just 3 parties on one Saturday. Think about that. So if you have bills coming up, you plan it. You book some parties, get a couple girls together. Obviously, the more the merrier, but it's fun. It's fun. You hang out together. It's not, you don't need to be high pressure or pushy. Just have fun, and you're going to start to see the results. All right, compensation plan. And you guys, I know that you're going to have questions about how this all works, but number 1, talk to your sponsor or your upline manager. Number 2, go online and watch those modules. Watch the modules, listen to training. There's a ton of information out there, and you're going to be able to track it all down. This is just to give you an overview of places to start. Okay? All right, number 3, compensation plan. Excuse me. So the idea is that when you multiply people, I almost said meeple. When you multiply people, you multiply income. So this is the leadership plan. If you're a manager, that means you have one group of at least 4 consultants under you. So you're the manager, you have at least 4 people on your team, you've met the sales minimums that you need for a manager, you have 4 people. Your average income, average checks, and this is real numbers based on, I think this was 2015 or 16 numbers. These are real averages from real paychecks from real Jaffa people, so this isn't just a guess. The average was $275 to $800 in checks, commission override checks for the manager with just that one, with just her and her team. When you add someone else who wants to do that and they have 4 people, you become a district manager 1. That means you have 1 manager under you. And your checks go up to $578 to $964 average every month. As you can see, as you move up, this is 2 managers under you, 3 managers under you, 5, 7, 10. And when you have 15 people who have the same vision, are doing the same thing and having the same amount of fun you are, and they each have 4 people, the average checks for ambassadors, that's only 15 groups under you. The average checks are $11,000 and change to $24,000 and change every month, ladies. Every month. Can you imagine how life-changing that would be? All right, so that's what leadership does. Because when you add more and more people to your group under you, that means all of that, it's not taking any money away from them. They're making as much money as they want to make, but Jaffer rewards you for being in a position of leadership. So it's pretty amazing. Okay, so that's the commission plan. Start with 4, multiply people, it means you multiply your income. All right, we're going to touch on loyalty program. There are, excuse me, a ton of benefits. The reason we always talk about 500, 500, 500 every month is because number 1, fast start. Yeah, 500 every month, you're going to get 1,590 days, right? That's the first thing. Now, you can get 50% commission at 400 a month, but when you get to 500, your rewards are much higher, your freebies and your rewards. And I want to show you just really quickly. We're not going to go into great detail, but as you can see at 400, you have 2 royal jellies for $18 and a loyalty club discount on a couple products. You get to 500, you have 3 royal jellies, free brochures, loyalty club offers, and free sales tools. And then if you get to 1,000, it's quadruples, including free shipping. So there's a ton of reasons. And on top of that, every month we have rewards. So we have sponsoring rewards, and sometimes we have sales rewards. Every month is a little bit different. But for instance, this month, I'm going to show you from the Action Magazine. And the Action Magazine is your one-stop place for all information for consultants for the current month. So from the October Action Magazine, you can see, eventually. Well, first of all, in this month, if you get to 500 in October of 2017, I don't know when you're watching this, but for instance, you'll get 3 free products worth up to $74 and the opportunity to do it again in November and December, earning $98 in November and $114 in December. But you have to do 500 this month to be even eligible for November and December. So that's, again, an example of get to 500, get to 500. It's totally worth it. All right. These are the Loyalty Club product rewards for this month. As you can see, at the $400 level, you get some lipsticks. You get 3 for $27. And again, these are retail prices, so you're going to get your discount off of that. In this case, 50% off. But if you get to 500, you get the lipsticks, and you get to also purchase these 2 masks for $22. Well, a scrub and a mask. So as you can see, your rewards are adding up as the higher you go. So 500 is the key. And in October, so this is an example of a sponsoring reward. So if you sponsor a new consultant who accumulates $500 this month, you're going to receive a dual travel organizer for free, just because, as a reward for doing your business and sharing it with someone else. And Diane looks happy about that. Woohoo! And the thing is that Jaffer doesn't stop there. So if the new consultant's like, hey, wait a minute, I signed up and I did this work and you're getting the bag, the thing is that when they do it in November again, they're also going to get the bag. So they have an opportunity to also get the bag. It's not like they don't get it. They just have to do the work. They have to go out and make money, and Jaffer's going to give them a beautiful bag. And in this case, they're adding more pieces to it in the next few months. So pretty cool. So you can see there's lots of rewards for getting to 500 versus 400. Okay? Make sense? Everybody thumbs up quietly? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So for that $500, you're thinking, oh my gosh, $500. Well, remember, that's the average party sales. And if your party's not 500 that month, do more than one party. Or the thing is that your income comes from 3 different places. It comes from your personal Jafra website, which is free, by the way. Jafra does everything for you, and you rake in the money. It also comes from a combination of that, of your website, your Jafra Biz orders, which is the ones where you go into our consultant system and you order, and StayRoyal orders. Now you're wondering, what is StayRoyal? That sounds interesting. Anything that says royal is interesting, right? All right, I'm going to talk about StayRoyal, and then I'm going to look for questions really quickly. So StayRoyal is a special subscription of royal jelly that goes to your client. They can choose every 60 days, 90 days, or 120 days. It's the only thing that we have on subscription right now. Instead of being, it's like $240 if you were to buy them all separately, but they get them for $99. Huge, huge value, right? So I'm going to show you why this is good for you. Let's just say that you start off, day one, you say, you know what? This is a great value. One product of the Royal Jelly Balm is $70, and my client can get all 5 in the set for $99. This is awesome. I'm going to have everybody I know do this, and I'm going to get 5 clients every month for a year. Okay, you make this decision. So every month, you sign up 5 new clients who get an incredible deal on a wonderful product, right? Every time that for the 4th set ships, I'd say that 10 times fast, you're going to also get 1 shipped to you for free. So remember how you had a whole set for Fast Start coming to you every 3 months? Well, now you could literally get 1 every month yourself as well. You'd be swimming in royal jelly. So let me show you money-wise. This wonderful thing, Jan Iverson put the numbers together and I created the PDF. So let's say that you have, in January, you you sign up 5 new subscribers with a 90-day plan. That's $495 retail, which, how close is that to your $500 goal? That's right, $5 away. So 5 of them for $99 is $495, which means your profit is $247.50, just for sharing a wonderful product and value with your client. So in February, you add 5 new. March, you add 5 new. Well, now you remember you signed up for the 90-day plan, right? So on that 4th month, the second shipment hits for the January subscribers, so that's 5, right? Plus 5 new that you're doing every month means you have 990 retail, and your profit take home is $495. You do that for a couple more months. Each of those months, you're at $495 profit. This is your take home, right? And you're obviously really close to 1,000. So you're already raking in all kinds of loyalty club rewards and fast start rewards. And the money's rolling in at this point. And you're only in for 6 months already. All right, month 7, what happens? January and April both have orders, and you have 5 new. So now you have 15 at $1,485 retail, your profit, and this is without you doing anything. It's automatic. It's a subscription. Their card gets charged. The money drops into your account. It's easy. That's $742.50. As you can see, when you get down to December, by the end of your year, you have $990 dropping into your account every month automatically. And that's almost 2,000 retail every single month. If you sign up 50 clients for StayRoyal, your annual sales will be $19,800 and your income will be $9,900. If you sign up 100 clients, your annual sales will be $39,600 retail, which is an income of $19,800. That's with you doing nothing but just signing people up and letting their subscription renew every 3 months. Okay? A lot of money to be made, and it's an incredible value for your clients and for you. So, very cool program. It's very, very rich for you, and it's a very great value for your clients. It's a win-win for everybody. All right. I am going to stop sharing for just a second and go to my comments really quick. Okay, if a new consultant does month 1 in Fast Start, misses month 2, but does month 3, Do they still? Yes. They could actually do nothing in their first 2 months and do 1,500 in their third month, and it would still count. As long as they get 1,500, that would be a lot to do in 1 month for them because they're new, but that totally could do it, and it would completely be okay as long as it's done by the end of their third full month. Okay, so they kind of have a bonus month on the month they signed up. So it's almost like having 3.5 months or whatever. But yes, if they sign up or if they do 1,500 in retail accumulated over the whole course of the time, however little orders are in or whatever, as long as it's 1,500 by the end, they qualify. Okay. Yeah, so Evelyn already put that in there. Thank you, Evelyn. So Evelyn put in the comments, and this is true. If you don't earn it in your first 90 days, you forfeit the rest of the year. You have to do it in your first 90 days, or the rest of the year you cannot participate anymore. All right. All right, good. Thank you. I should have read on because I figured, Evelyn's awesome. Okay. Anybody else really quickly have a question? Because if you have one, somebody else might have one. You can unmute yourself if you do. If a new consultant has mostly personal site sales, can they get commission check? Yes. Are you talking about if they're doing mostly web sales and it's all dropping into their Jafra Biz account? I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Yeah, she's got a lot of people ordering from her website, and we actually had a meeting today talking about it, and I told her I would double check because
yes,
she's needing the money, and so the money sitting in that account is not going to help her.
Correct. So she just needs to call Jafra and they'll cut her a check.
Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I told her, but I wanted to double.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just have her call them and they'll give her all the details and get a check for her.
All right, thanks.
And they told one of my clients that they do it every month at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So they won't cut it the day she calls, right, but they'll do it.
But in this case, we're a week away. So by the time she calls them, then they do it right at
as long as she gets her
month and twice. Yeah, she will get it. They'll definitely send it to her. It's her money. So some people.
Exactly. As long as she gets it, I don't think she'll care when. As long as she gets it.
Yeah, definitely. It's totally up to her. Some people like to leave it in there as a savings account or to use her future orders. But if she has a lot of website orders, she can definitely get a check from them.
Okay.
All right.
Lori,
yes.
While you're here, would you please clarify? I think a lot of people are really confused about the StayRoyal program. It came up at one of our area meetings and then again on Saturday's call.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are assuming that when they get on the StayRoyal, that they can choose from any of the 3 vitamins. But what comes in is the vitamin E,
mm-hmm.
and they choose one other vitamin. So can you clarify that, please?
My understanding is the default is vitamin E and then you pick one more. I need to double check, but I believe if you call Jafra, that can be switched. But I'm not positive. I'm not 100% positive on that, so I don't want to guarantee it. But from what I understand right now, it's vitamin E is the default.
Lori?
Yes, Debbie.
Yes, I had the very issue this week because I sold 2 of those StayRoyal sets. Mm-hmm. They wanted A and C. Mm-hmm. It would not let me order. I called. I said, don't worry about it. I'll swap it out. Francisco confirmed. He didn't know either, but we asked somebody higher up. Automatically, they come with the E. No switching. They can have A or C, but they must have E. And I think it's by design because I've been thinking about it, and perhaps because moisture is so important, they want that to be in there. And A and C kind of deal with topically, skin mm-hmm. surface issues, whether it's spots or texture. And so you got to have the E as a base. So you got to use the E and then the A or the C. But probably they don't want you using A and C at the same time.
And it's possible that it could, who knows? It could be that it's more drying if you use A and C together. There could
mm-hmm.
be a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm. Right. But E is the recommendation and then A or C with it. So there you go.
It's okay to use all three. I use all three vitamins. I talked to Diane personally at National Conference, and she said, just make sure that you use them in ABC order, alphabetical order, but you don't need all three at one time. So what I do is I do A and C in the morning and C and E in the evening. So it's okay to do all three, but not all three.
Not necessary though, yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah. Somebody can also choose 2 vitamin E if they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want with the A or C.
Yep.
But vitamin E is like, it's just a part of that set.
Right. Okay. Darlene, did you unmute on purpose to ask a question? Guess not. Okay. All right. I am going to keep going if that's okay. Because, you know, that's what we're doing today.
Lori, there's one more question on
Oh,
here.
sure.
It says, what's free shipping for a year, or that's free shipping for a year also, right? If it's for the StayRoyal, no longer. That was just for last month. We had it signed up in September. They got free shipping for a year.
That comes and goes. That's what I'm going to say officially here. It's one of those things, if it is available, when you go in and you put that in your cart, it will show free shipping. If you're doing it from the website, it will include anything else you're ordering at the same time. From your personal website, it would also be free shipping, which is kind of cool. But that doesn't have, it kind of comes and goes. It's a special offer that will be here and there. So just always check on your website. You can go in and, you know, start an order and see if it's doing it, or you can call Jafra and ask them if you're not sure. But it has kind of come and gone over the last year. So I think it's more of a special offer type situation. But it's $4.99 for shipping. You know, it's not bad. So, and that's just for the StayRoyal. So I don't think that's a huge hit. It's not like it's a $20 shipping charge or something, but the free shipping is really nice when it's there. So just check with Jafra or in your Action magazine. They usually list it there. All right. And we're back. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. Top tools to launch fast income. Like that one? I like that one. That's a Jackie. All right. JafraRoyalty.com. We just talked about that. I'm going to go right back there so you can see. All right. So when you're on Jafra Royalty, remember all of your training, all your business modules of training are going to be under Beautiful and then My Business Training. And that's where you're going to see when you come in. Anytime you come here, you get to look like her. Just saying. Just kidding. All right. Totally. Well, it's kind of like, you know, if you buy a certain car, you look like the model, right? So I say when you come to business training, you get to look like you're 21 again. Just, you know, that's what I say. All right. So your first steps training is here, and that's what we're talking about. That's the modules. And once you're done with that, feel free to jump into Rising Stars and Leadership, because why not? There's more information. So these are great, seriously, so short, quick, easy to understand videos. It'll really help you get started. So highly recommended. All right, that's the first one. Number 2, your personal website. I'm going to show you what mine looks like, and I'm going to show you where to sign up for yours. These are free, you guys, free. There are companies that charge their consultants $25 a month for the privilege of having a personal website. And Jafra gives it to us at no charge. Now, they have charged in the past, and so right now, until February of 2018, you do have to go in, and it will ask you for your credit card still, but they've turned all the billing off. So it's not actually going to bill it. And that's only until February when the new system launches, and then it'll be a little bit different process. But look how gorgeous this site is, seriously. Jafra does all the updates for you. Someone clicks on Become a Consultant, and they fill out this form, you're going to get an email with that lead information. That's incredible. You know, they can sign up as a consultant right here on your website, and it will connect with you and be yours. All of the offers, any of the daily offers, weekly offers, or monthly offers that come and go, Jafra updates for us. We don't have to do any of that. And what happens is when someone orders on your website, the commission, whatever commission level you're at that month so far, that amount of commission immediately drops into your Jaffer Biz account as a credit immediately, right when they place the order, like within just a couple minutes. So if someone places an order and then you go in to place an order, you're going to see it. First of all, it's kind of like off subject, but I'm going to show you really fast. Under My Account, Account Activity, you can see all of your orders and all of your online orders anytime you want to. So we're in here. So right here, this is an online from my website. That's an order for my client that my client did online. These orders are ones that I did or were automatic billing. Okay? So that's how you can do that. Now, to sign up for your website, Consultant Connection, right here. I'm clicking on it. It's opening another window. I'm like, hello. It opens another window. So I was on there. Now I'm on here. Okay. So right here, instead of saying manage, obviously I already have a website. So it just says manage my website. But if you clicked it, it would say enroll now for your website. You would just click on that. Now I've already set mine up. So this is not going to look like this. But all you would have to do is fill out a few things. The only information that you need is your first and last name. If you want to add your consultant ID, you can. And your billing information for right now. You don't have to do any of the other details that ask you for, your picture, all of that stuff. None of that is updated yet. So just do the really basics. If you have any questions at all, ask the person who sponsored you or your upline manager, and they will be happy to get you started. Right when you sign up, you can do it immediately, right when you're signing up. So it's very cool. So that's going to be under Jaffer Biz, Consultant Connection, Consultant Connection, and that opens a new window, which takes you here. There's also a couple things I'm going to show you here. Right here, if you click on text, you can sign up for text alerts if you did not do it when you signed up for your consultant kit, which will also give you access to Mia. Well, there's 2 checkboxes, but you want to make sure you connect with Mia, which I will talk about in a minute. And then the other one that I like to point out is right here is this looks like 4 bottles, and it's the product availability report. So if you go to order something and it says you can't find it anywhere, come check this report because it might be discontinued. It might be out of stock, and then they'll have a date showing when it's going to be back so you can provide better service to your clients. All right. So next, free personal website, do it now. All right. Number 3 is Mia. Mia is going to, I just tell everybody when you start, just sign up for Mia. If you decide, you can opt out at any time, but she's going to send you little encouraging tips. She's going to ask you questions about your business. She's going to give you ideas of training modules to, have you done this training module? Have you checked this out? Very useful information. And if at any point you don't want to get them anymore, you just opt out. Super easy. All right, number 4, interactive e-brochure. This is big, people. This is really, really big. And I want you to really understand the difference between your interactive e-brochure and the e-brochures on Consultant Connection. So again, we're on Consultant Connection, resources, e-brochures. These e-brochures are generic. You can click on them, you can look at them, but they are not connected to your website at all. They are generic. So if you're going to send this to another consultant who's not on your team, or even consultants on your team if they don't have a website, but now that they're free, everyone should have one, right? So these are not connected. Now, I want to show you what happens. So we'll do a comparison. So see, you open this, it shows you some beautiful pictures, which is great. Shows you all the pages. Okay, so let's just go, let me find one. We're going to go to this one. Okay, see here, it shows all the prices, right? So now, if you go to your website and you hover over e-catalog, and then you hover over the same catalog and you right-click. Sorry, you don't want to right-click. That's when you save. Let's say you open it because we're pretending you're your client, right? If you right-click, you can save the link. But I want to show you the difference. say first page is totally different because this is interactive and connected to your website. So anytime someone comes in here and they're paging through the same exact pages, oh, look at that, add to cart. Next page, add to cart. The other one does not have these links, you guys. This is so cool. If they click on add to cart, it takes them to their cart on your website. Whoop, whoop. So they're inside the pages, and it doesn't matter if they're on their phone, if it's on their computer. They can put things in their cart from inside this e-brochure. That's incredible. When they're ready to check out, it takes them to your website. See this right over here? View cart. Takes them right to your website. So there's also embedded videos, which I don't know in this brochure where they are, so I don't want to go wasting a bunch of your time. But the idea is there's product information. There's all kinds of little icons, and they can click on them. They can get extra product info. They can get a video, depending on each one's a little different. But how cool is that? That is awesome. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between your regular brochure, e-brochure on Consultant Connection, and the one that you find on your website right here. All right, so to share those links, you either share with a little Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, email, or you can right-click, not left-click, right-click, copy link address, and paste it into any social media, into a text. I send myself Facebook messages so that I can open them on my phone and copy the links. You can actually copy the link from your phone as well. It's a little bit different. Each phone's a little bit different with that, but you can copy the link and see the e-brochures from your phone as well on your website. Okay, that's super important, so I hope you guys understood that. It's very, very, very cool feature that we have. I've never heard of another company that has that, so I'm really proud of Jafra for that one. That's very exciting. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Number 5, another huge moment, is social.jafra.com. Now again, you can find this straight from Jafra Biz, right here where it says Jafra Social, or you can go straight to it by going to social.jafra.com. From Jafra Biz, it will take you straight to the English site because you're logged in as English. Here you can choose English or Spanish. And right here, you can switch back and forth from English to Spanish. So for instance, if you're bilingual or you know people who are Spanish speaking and prefer things in Spanish, you can share in Spanish anytime. Same with with Jafra Biz. You can log in Spanish or English at any time. All right, so Facebook covers. Let's just go with makeup because I know that's where Girl Squad is. Okay, well, we're just gonna look at this one. So here we have some Facebook covers, and they're changing these each month. We get new ones. This is the new Royal Jelly lipsticks. So you pull up the picture, you right-click again, and you save the image to your computer. I can't remember if I saved this one yet. So I have 5 million things on my computer, actually 5,000,003. But one of the things I have under photos is Jafra Social ads. And then I have them kind of the same way Jafra does. So I have Facebook covers. And if I right click, because remember I copied, so right click paste, and it pops it in somewhere over the rainbow. It pops it in. Where'd it go? Okay, it's supposed to be right here. That is hilarious. Okay, we'll try this again. Copy image. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger, maybe that'll help. Copy image. And wait for it. Nothing works exactly right when you want it to, right? It's just the way it is. We're gonna roll with it. See, everybody makes mistakes. Even people who do this all the time. All right. Oh, I see what it's trying to do. It's not reading this. How silly. All right, we're going to save image as and see if that works better. We're going to try it. Anyway, you save it to your computer. However your computer saves things, whichever way that you save things, the idea is to save it to your computer. Here we go. Now it's working. All right. So I just saved it. Now there it is. I don't know what was going on there. Crazy. All right. So now it's on my computer, right? I can pull it up wherever. And now I can go to my Facebook business page and I can change my Facebook cover. I'm not going to do that right this second because that's a whole nother tutorial that I've already done. But the cool part is that this site has videos, it has Facebook covers and all these different things. It has products, beauty tips. You can go, let's see, fragrance beauty tips, right? So you can extend your scent, is what this one says. So make your perfume last by applying moisturizer. They have hundreds of things in here for you to check out. Quotes, Jafra events, holidays, and videos. So all the videos that they're posting on Jafra YouTube, they have here. So all these gorgeous videos that they have about Atterese, about royal jelly, they're all available for here for you to share. Okay, this is a huge thing for you guys to use. Great resource for all social media. Super important, and it's all free. That's a good, really good price. All right, number 6, create a Facebook business page. Do not run your business on your personal profile. I've said this a million times. I will say it a million times more. I had a friend. She was running her business on her personal profile. Facebook caught her at it, and they shut her off. And I mean, all her personal stuff was gone. There was no warning. There was no email. There was nothing. It was turned off from one minute to the next. So do not run your business. Now, you can share from your business page to your personal page as much as you want. Just like you share from someone else's business page something you like that you saw and you share to your personal. That's fine. Just don't have all of your business on your personal profile. Okay? It's really important. Not only that, but it really shows professionalism when you have a business page that you're sharing from. It makes you more authentic. Gives you some authenticity. It gives you some credibility because you have a business page that you're taking seriously. So that's the main thing. And I'm going to talk about an app that helps with that a lot in a minute. Number 7, Facebook groups. You should be on these 3. Jafra Amber Region Consultant Team, Jafra Events Information and Training, and Jafra Beauty Insiders. The Amber Region Consultant Team is the English division for Jafra USA. That's where we all are. That's where this meeting is hosted every week. And it's just a place for us all to get together. And Jackie Geisinger is our SDM, our Sales Development Manager, and she is there and helps oversee that page as well, or that group. And it's just a great place for us to all ask questions and interact and get to know each other. Facebook groups are about community and getting to know one another. Jafra Events Information and Training is where I post all of the brochures from Jafra every month as photos, so you guys can share them. I share those links in the Amber Region team group as well, but that's where they're hosted because I do it in English and Spanish, and Jafra Events is a bilingual group. Jafra Beauty Insiders is Jafra's corporate consultant group. So it's only for consultants, and Jafra posts a ton of information that we can use there, including lots of great pictures, ad marketing pieces, things like that. Sometimes they show up on Jafra Social, and sometimes they don't. So it's a great resource. Now, for Jafra Beauty Insiders, you do have to provide your consultant ID. If you don't, you will never be added because they require the consultant ID. When you join Amber Region or Jafra Events, we ask you for your upline manager and where you live. That's because that's how we confirm that you are a consultant. All right. And you can private message me if you have any questions. I'm facebook.com/Lori Alley. Pretty simple. That's my personal profile. Number 8 for tools to launch fast income is myjafraclients.com. And that is, we'll show you very quickly, assuming this opens. There it is. This is the place you go when you want Jafra to mail your brochures for you. Now you think, why would I pay Jafra? Because they send it every month. You don't have to touch it. Your client gets it, and all you have to do is call and make money. Okay? Call and offer service, which then makes you money. Just saying. So when Jafra mails it for you, you don't have to remember to order it. You don't have to do anything. All you do, Jafra will bill it to your Jafra Biz account. You just pay that next time you place an order. And this will help you build your client list. It has a place for all your clients to be listed. You can choose your messages. Jafra, it depends on how many you're sending out. If it's less than 20, I want to say it's like $1.10 each or something. But it is so worth it because Jafra mails them every month. You can have it on auto mail so you never have to look at it. And then you just once a month, I like to send myself one because then I know when my clients get it. So I mail one to myself every month. It's very worth it to me to know when they receive it. And then within the next week, I just give them a call and say, hey, did you receive your brochure for this month? You know, is there anything you'd like me to get on order for you, et cetera, et cetera. If they're online clients, it just gives them something to look at and a reason to go to your website and order. So it's a great, wonderful, wonderful thing that Jafra offers us. That's myjafraclients.com. All right. Now, my favorite part. Okay, it's not my favorite, but it's close. These are the top apps that you need, in our opinion, for running your business and making money in the nowadays we have. Oh, wow, that came out really awful. This is, right now, everyone's online. If you're not online, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. I'll just say it that way. So Zoom Cloud Meeting, that app, these are all apps that are good on any Android, iPhone, doesn't matter. These are what the icons look like when you're searching for them. WhatsApp should actually say WhatsApp Messenger. That's what it's called online, but that's what the icon looks like. So Zoom Cloud Meeting is what we're using right now. That you only need that if you're on a mobile device or a tablet. WhatsApp Messenger is, when I first heard about it, I was like, really? But man, I got to tell you, it is a wonderful app for being in touch, keeping in touch with your fellow consultants. You can have 2 or 3 girlfriends in Jafra that you talk to all the time. You can encourage each other and share things. One of my favorite things about WhatsApp is when you share a photo with someone, it automatically saves it to their phone. So without them having to download it. So if you save, let's say you have a WhatsApp chat group for your team. If you share a new photo that, let's say that I shared on Jafra, on Jafra events, and you saved it to your phone and you share it on WhatsApp, they're going to have that on their phone to immediately share by text with one of their one of their clients. So it's a very cool app. And all of us are on there. So as you get involved and you want to grow, we have groups on WhatsApp for any level you want to be at. For the most part, anyone that's growing, there's a place for you to fit in and be a part of a community. And it's really encouraging. It's just up to the minute without the annoying text alerts that you get. All right, Facebook pages. Now, I don't know how many of you guys use Facebook pages, but it's like Facebook, but it's for your business page. And when I first heard about it, again, I was like, really, another app? But it allows you to do a lot of things that you can't do as easily on the regular Facebook app. So I would highly suggest that you download it. Right when you open it, if you already have a Facebook page, it's going to connect you with it because you're already logged in as you. So download it and check it out. I really like using it. It has just different options for you as a Facebook business page owner, and it's very useful. Number 4, YouTube. There is Jafra's on YouTube, but more importantly, all of these trainings that we're doing are all hosted on YouTube. Now, why is that important? It's important because everybody has that icon on their phone almost always automatically. When they get a new phone these days, all the smartphones automatically have YouTube on there for the most part, and if they don't, it's super easy to find. And if they're not on Facebook or they're not on Instagram or wherever it is that you are all the time, you can still share some of our training things with them or share Jafra videos with them from YouTube because they don't have to be subscribe to Facebook or anything else to use YouTube. So it allows you to share a lot more content with, especially with your consultants if you have a team, but even with your clients, there's a ton of things available to share. So those are my apps. That's a lot of information. So I will be sharing all of this. And I want to know now. Oh yeah, so Jackie reminded me, Jafra Beauty Insiders there's an English only and a Spanish only now. There's 2 different groups. But the one that says Jafra Beauty Insiders is English, and the Spanish one is Jafra Beauty Insiders en Espanol. So just be sure that you are part of the Jafra Beauty Insiders group, because that will be 100% English from now on. Let's see, I'm going to back up. Mostly personal. Okay, looks like all the written in questions were answered. Let's see, what time is it? All right. All right. So I'm going to take like 5 minutes. If you guys have, if there's any questions really quickly, or if Jackie has any last minute input to my crazy amount of speaking.
Lauren, you were talking earlier about the client, my Jafra client mailing.
Yeah.
And I know I put all my consultants that I sponsor on that just to make sure they get a book each month. But I just learned the other day, and I don't know if I got this right, that if a consultant hasn't ordered in like maybe 4 months, they become inactive and they don't get a book from the company. Is that the case?
I believe it's.
Do I have that right? Just so
Isn't it 6 months now?
Is it 6 months? Okay.
It's either 4 months or 6 months. I think it might be 6 before they quit getting the book. But either way, if you think of it as when they go inactive, which is 4 months, that's correct. Jafra doesn't send out stuff that they don't think people want to get. So it's good, especially for your inactives, if you can send them a book every month. It's just kind of a little reminder. And then you can call them and say, hi, did you get my book?
Exactly.
Yep.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right. Anybody else really quickly?
Just quick question. When you were talking about the videos that we can share through Jafra Social, do you have to save those to your computer too first? Is that?
I believe they're just YouTube links, so you can just copy the link.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have not seen a way to download them yet, unless I'm totally missing something, but I haven't tried. I haven't spent a ton of time on it, but I think you could just share the YouTube links.
Okay, just copy it, the link, and okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
So where is this whole program recorded?
It will be on YouTube, and I will share it in the Amber Region groups, the link to it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure there will be questions as they come up. You guys can post them in the group when I post the link or before. Feel free to ask questions anytime. Feel free to share this with anybody that you find would need it. Sorry it wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be in a couple of places, but I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope this helped you get started if you're one of our new people. We are here to support you, and we literally do care about every one of you who are coming in. So when you have questions, please ask. Don't think it's a dumb question, because one of us has had it in the past. So ask any questions you have, be open, have fun, and be creative. So have a wonderful holiday season. If you're watching this after the first of the year, go 2018. All right. See you guys all later.